Turn your radio up. WkndWork is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade 45.
Share procedure.
With Coach PR, DJ Stunner, DJ Omanai, and Tim Thomas. I'm representing the crew right now because they're not here, but I do have a special guest straight from St. Louis. Where the hell you been, Chingy?
Hey, what's up with it? What's happening? What's going
good,
on,
baby?
man? Love and light, man. And you know what? I've been around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still around. I've been releasing music. I'm always touring. I've been around. So, you know, I can't say I've been ghost. It's just a lot of the times, a lot of people think that you know, an artist may have fell off or an artist may have went somewhere because you don't have the major record deal. See, when you got the major record deals, still you still do all the big TV shows and award shows and all of these things that come with having a major deal. Well, I'm independent.
Right.
And so I'm basically, my career is in my hands and I'm just doing what I can do. You know what I'm saying? But you control now. You control it now. Yeah, exactly. And I still get a fans the music. Speaking of that, I have the 15th tomorrow, Pick 3 Volume 2 is coming out where I called it tomorrow. I called it Pick 3 because, you know, the whole lottery theme, like when I did Jackpot and Powerball.
Oh, okay.
The whole lottery theme.
Where's the Pick 3, right? I was thinking more of like the draft, something to do with sports, right? You know, I'm Coach PR. I was thinking sports.
Nah.
The third Pick 3. You know what I mean? Now I get it. Jackpot. Okay, I get it.
The whole lottery theme. So I went back to that. And so it's 3 records on each EP.
Okay.
And so I released Pick 3 Volume 1 already, and tomorrow will be Volume 2. And then I'm gonna release a 3, and then I'm gonna do an album called Mega Millions where I'm gonna combine all those 3 and add 3 more songs, and then that's the album gonna be Mega Millions. And so that's what I'm doing with that. And so, but it's been going great. It's great music. I produce on these records as well, and so it's all great music.
It's great music. Actually featuring your cousin, right? Is this your cousin involved in this? Is that your blood cousin or
my little cousin, J Music?
Yeah,
he's on the song What We Own. He's just on the hook, but he do music as well. Like that's my little cousin. He do music as well, but I just got him on the hook on there, featured him. But I'm gonna get him on a record as well on Volume 3. But he's just doing his thing around St. Louis, local artists on the come up. And so yeah, man, I'm just expressing myself. You know, if you like that, original Chingy sound, that's what this is. You know, and on some of the modern tracks, but I keep it me. I don't conform my style or change my style for nobody. I'm me, and I'm pretty sure when you hear me, you'll know it's me. I'm not into blending in. I'm not into sounding like everybody else. I don't do that. You know what I mean?
No, we know it's you when we hear it. That's Chingy. Like, you know, some people say, who is that? But you know that voice.
Yeah,
you know,
I gotta keep it authentic. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so and so I think, and people been pleased with the first Pick 3. They love it, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna love the second one and the third one. Then we're gonna do the Mega Millions album. So man, I'm just having fun. I love this. You know what I'm saying? I'd still be doing it if I never got the deal previously, and none of that, man. I've sold millions of records around the globe. But I love it, and so I do it to my best abilities, man. And you know, I accept the things I can't change, and I change the things that I can. And I don't go through life worrying about why I ain't here, why I ain't there, and all of that. I just accept my current position and be appreciative.
Right. That's fast. I just, you know, you dropped a little serenity prayer right there. You know, change the things I can, accept the things I can't. Let's get into some music. How about introducing the record right now? You know, hey. I don't want to see where I learned that prayer from, but
you're good. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this is your boy Chingy, man. Let's get into What We Own, featuring my little cousin J Music.
All right, let's get into it. It's WkndWork, Coach PR, Chingy. Let's get it.
Turn your radio up. WkndWork is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade 45.
Share procedure.
Chingy, Coach PR, St. Louis, New York.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why St. Louis don't have?
I love New York,
team, bro. I love St. Louis too. I had a good time.
You know what? Why we got a basketball team?
Well, yeah, why you don't have a basketball team though?
then we used to have like the St. Louis Spirits.
Yeah, you talking about
was that
way back. Was that?
Was that a basketball
ABA?
team?
I don't remember. Was that the ABA or something? Was that?
I want to say it was a basketball team. I ain't sure, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We need to get one. You dig?
Who do you root for? Who do you root for? Who do you cheer for? What's your team? What's your basketball team?
Okay, so who do I root for? My philosophy and the way my mind works, man. It's a lot of teams that I've been appreciative of, like from Chicago Bulls to the Lakers to the Celtics to a lot of them. You know, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. He was a guy that I was inspired by. And I'm not. I never been like a super duper hooper or nothing, but I played football. I played baseball. I even played soccer. But I played basketball, but I never like got serious with basketball.
Was a hooper, right.
Was a super duper hooper. But you know, man, I think the Lakers are great. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of teams, Spurs. Like it's a lot of teams that I think are great because the way my mind works is everybody got their skill set. You know, a lot of people do a lot of comparing like Jordan and Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. Well, you know, all three of those are three different generations and eras, and everybody's great in their own right. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's how my mind works. And it's the same thing. We always, when it comes to melanated individuals, we always got to try to do competitive competition, which causes division.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I think more like because if that's a hip hop spirit. That happens in hip hop a lot, right? And I think people that's really deep into hip hop, they really bring that spirit, that competitive spirit, you know?
The competitive thing until somebody get hurt. Because see, coming from the hood, coming from the ghetto, we know that it can lead to those things.
Right,
because it's a lot of people when they get competitive and dudes talking trash on some dudes, it's some people that ain't gonna take that. They ain't just gonna let you do that. So it's competitive until somebody get hurt. And as we know in this business in hip hop, we see it a lot. We see a lot of these young dudes be back and forth and somebody getting killed. Right or wrong.
Right. You're right about that.
And so now go ahead.
No, because since you brought that up, I've seen that you made amends, especially with Nelly and everything like that. It didn't get that far though. It didn't get that far. Y'all just separated.
It could have. No, see, this is what people got to realize.
That's great.
It's great, and it was all stupid in the beginning, but in the streets it was balling. Like a lot of people don't know that. I come from the north side of Walnut Park, straight in St. Louis City, a blood neighborhood. You dig what I'm saying? And Nell is from Labadee over there on the north side, but also U City, and I come from U City. You know, my uncles and daddy and them is gangsters of U City. Like it's this could have got way out of hand
with other people.
But, is
that what you're saying with other people? I see what you're saying.
No, with other people, but when we talk about other people, my side with them, it never got out of line because I never wanted it. Let's just put it that way. If I'd have said, okay, it is what it is, go button have been pressed and it could have got out of line. But I never wanted this to get out of line. It was always stupid. It was egos and just a bunch of hatred. And so it's crazy. But me and Neil, we good. And
that's good thing. I'm glad to see that.
It's great, man. You know, people grow and you just look at that previous stuff like that shit was silly, young-minded and just dumb.
Yeah, I'm from the G Unit camp, and it kind of hurts when I see those guys separated, and they're not trying to work out. I want that history to be made that they're back together again, and I see all the other crews doing it. So when I do see it, now we all get older. You know what I'm saying? Hot Boys the other day, that was fire, right? To see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's good for the culture. After a while, it's kind of stupid, like you said, right? Like whatever, bro.
But let's look at it though. Let's look at it. Out of all these labels, groups, and hip hop like G Unit, your G Units, your Wu-Tangs, your West Side Connections, your Death Rows, your No Limits, everybody break up and be into it.
Yeah.
It never fails. It never fails because money
except for the locks. Except for the
locks. Oh no, the locks. I love the locks. Solid. That's what you call solid. Real friendship.
Yes.
Solid, real friendship. Wait, but hold on. The locks, but D Block.
Parted.
D Block did part. They partied.
Right,
so
but the lot,
you know what I mean?
Together. Right.
And now I'm speaking of the big crews and the labels.
Yeah.
It all gets separated somewhere, and that's money.
That's true.
The money turns
it's always
everything
money.
apart.
Yes,
It turns it up.
Money.
It turns
always
it up.
Money. You worked with a lot of legends, bro. A lot of people, a lot of legends that passed too. You worked with Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
Worked
rest
with,
in peace.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Fat Man Scoop who passed away. You know,
rest in peace. Yep.
Who would you say that you actually enjoyed working with? You know, besides the legends, who was that person?
Who I enjoyed working with? Gotta say Jermaine Dupri. Actually, who I just was texting with, because we're gonna get this Chingy Nelly feature produced by Jermaine Dupri going. But I ain't gonna talk too much on that.
Don't talk too much about it.
I ain't gonna talk too much on that.
Okay.
But so Janet Jackson, Jermaine Dupri, R. Kelly. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you the story of how the R. Kelly record came about. I remember, I forgot what city we was in. Me, my road manager, my security was going into this mall. We was talking about how let's get R. Kelly on the next project. And this was before I did my second album, Powerball. We was like, damn, we got to get R. Kelly on the record. Man, as we was walking into this store, guess who was walking in right along in front of us? Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Where were you at? Where were you?
I forgot the city. I want to say Minneapolis. I want to say it was that city, but I'm not sure. But we were discussing this in the car on our way into the mall, going into the store, and R. Kelly and like two of his people was walking in right when we was walking in. I can't make that up.
The power of the tongue.
It was crazy.
That's why
it was definitely synchronicity.
Yes.
I'm talking about for real. Now with Janet Jackson, I wanted her on my second album on this song called Just Me and You. And Kenneth Creer, who I was working with at the time, he was managing her. And he used to always be like, Chingy, Janet just always talking about how handsome you are. She thinks you're just so handsome and so cute. And I was like, shit, I got a song I want Janet to get on. You know what I'm saying? And so I was in the studio one time, and this is after I think she did it. She called me to thank me. And they was like, Chingy, you got to call on line one. I'm like, who the hell calling me at the studio? Like, I don't nobody even know I'm up here.
Right.
And so Janet was on the phone. She was like, hello, Chingy. And I was like, who is this? She was like, it's Janet. I almost pissed on myself.
I was about to ask you, your pants.
You know what I'm saying? But that was it was special.
Start shaking and shit.
Yeah, it was a special moment, man.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. Matter of fact, let's get into that, man. We'll get into that record with you and R. Kelly. Janet,
let's do it.
Those both, man.
Leave with me. The record with R. Kelly is off my second album, Powerball, and it's called Leave With Me. The record Just Me and You, Janet off Powerball as well. Let's drop it. You dig?
And we're not gonna talk about the Nelly and Chingy produced by Chingy.
No. That ain't came to fruition yet. We're gonna get that.
We're gonna get it. It's gonna happen because you talked it up, man.
We're gonna do it.
Let's go.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. Let's go.
Turn your radio up. WkndWork is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade 45.
Share procedure.
WkndWork, Coach PR, Chingy, we are back. Man, I'm glad you're here, man. Glad to actually.
I appreciate you, my
man.
brother.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
So you were never a St. Lunatic?
No. I never was a St. Lunatic. No, I grew up. I've been knowing those guys. Ali's younger brother, Ahmad, was like my best friend growing up since we was like 6. I met Nelly, Spud, Keywan, and Murph over Toy Boy House, which, you want to know what's funny? I'm at this studio that I be working in that I'm invested in as well. Toy Boy just walked past because he be coming up here. You know who produced Jaquan Tipsy? That's who I blew at. That's who I blew at. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I met him. Me and Toy Boy, I've been knowing Toy Boy since I was like 11. When I was rapping with my homeboy Justin when we was LSD, Toy Boy had a group called Black Deuce, and we used to always be over at Toy Boy House. He stayed around the corner from Justin, so that's Toy Boy's he's a couple years older than us, and that was our homeboy. And so we used to always get beats from him. We entered in contests together, like that's our homeboy. And so Nelly, Spud, Keywan, and Murph was over his house trying to get some tracks, and that's how I met them. But Spud and Keywine, and we always stayed in touch. This was like in '93. And we all stayed in touch. And Spud ended up producing some records on my group album Without Warning. And it's something also people don't know. Before City got locked up, he used to always say, man, we working on something. If it go through, I'm pulling you in. I never knew what he was talking about, but then he got locked up. But then St. Lunatics, Nelly and them got the deal. That's what he was talking about.
That's what he's talking about. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Damn. So it's always been this close connection. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So so now you were on the road, because this was kind of when I actually remember you being on the road too, because we did some things with G-Unit and DCP at that time.
50 my dude. I remember 50 was trying to sign me to G-Unit.
Yeah, when you first came, we were all on the road together. So but I know we don't remember. But that was because you signed
Rock
with
the Mic
DTP.
Tour?
Rock the Mic Tour. We was on together, yeah.
Rock the Mic Tour, yeah.
Yep. DTP, we had Lil Jon, Pitbull was on that too. Remember Pitbull?
Yep.
All that shit. Damn.
Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop. That was crazy too, that tour. Yeah. That was a crazy tour we was on.
It really was.
Well, it was, right?
Yeah.
But but you signed with DTP and you were with Nelly. Like what made you do that?
See, here's the thing though. I never was with Nelly and them.
Right, but you were opening up for them, right? Or on the road with them.
Yeah, now see how that happened is this. I was in a group 3 Strikes along with Ali's younger brother Ahmad. And we had our homeboy Kai, we made him part of the group. Ahmad was on the road with Ali and them. He was, doing stuff for Ali. But we was going to the same producer. And I saw Ahmad up there. And then we just started, that's my people. So we just started doing songs and shit. And then we was like, hey man, you know what? Let's just try to do this group shit. T-Love, along with Ali and a lot of them over there, they heard the music. Everybody loved the music. T-Love wanted to manage us. He was managing Nelly at the time.
Okay.
So we was like, cool, it's all good. That's how we got that. They needed somebody to open them shows up.
Okay.
That's how we got on there to open them shows up.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Riley, I'm doing this interview. I'm gonna get with you in a minute. Yep.
So that's how you got on the tour with Nelly and everything.
Yeah. That's how we got to open up those shows, man. And we was doing our thing. He got perceived really well. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too about what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all too about something that happened that I remember we came off the road. Yellow Nail's road manager had a party at his place. And we was sitting in the kitchen, we was talking, me and the 3 Strikes members. Nail came in there and he was like, I'll sign you, but he wouldn't sign them. This is what he said. He came in there and told me that. He was like, I'll sign you, but I wouldn't sign them. He's like, I ain't. Yeah. But I was like, shit, it's my group, man. I can't do that. But now keep in mind, this is like 2001. 2001. I got my deal in 2002. December 14th. 2003, right there, was number 1 in the country.
Number 1. I remember when
it seemed like it did like this.
That right away.
But that was because it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's when when 50 was doing all the freestyles and he took that beat.
Yeah, he
did it over. Right. And then found out he was
right there. Yeah.
I remember him.
So I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, that was the conversation.
On the Rock the Mic tour.
Telling you, I know.
50 had a conversation with me, was like, I want you to redo the G-Unit book. We in here. He told me to redo that.
Yeah.
He redid it right there. And he was like, we gonna perform them, but when I come out at the end, I'm gonna bring you out when I do that.
Yeah, right.
And it was just something he set up. I was like, cool. Yeah, 50 my dude, man. Great dude.
Yeah. I remember him, Sean Money, always having that conversation, all that stuff, man. Yeah. Is Sexy Red from the same neighborhood?
Sexy Red from the north side. She over there on Fallen, like a blood neighborhood. Like her people click clack.
In a blood neighborhood. Okay,
her people and my people click clack. Yeah, we know them over there. I got some relatives over there and everything.
Okay, all right, man.
Yep.
Yo, Chingy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
My brother, thank you. Anytime.
Thank you, man. We get, when you come to New York, man, pull up, bro. Get you in the live.
Yeah, I definitely will. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Chingy, Weekend Work, Coach PR.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right,
Turn your radio up. Weekend Work is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade 45.
Share procedure.